Hey everybody, this is AnimefreakChaos, and welcome back to the Legend Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. So, last session we had a blast, like literally and figuratively, because basically, if you guys saw from yesterday, pretty much, we took on the final two Phantom Beast cryptids, and it was pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so basically, before all of that, we basically talked to everyone in Celtic, you know, seeing how they were doing after the concert. Not many people, it was just people that were, you know, in close proximity to the chapel. But other than that, though, for the last two parts of yesterday's session, we took on the final two Phantom Beast monsters. They were pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The fourth one, you know, when we fought that giant wolf, Argonom, I think that's what it was called. Basically, not too bad. It was a fire-based, you know, monster. It hit Elisa pretty hard early on, but you know, once we got our rhythm going, we got it going, and we were doing pretty well. The last one, though, of course, fighting in Ymir. Actually, let's go to our notebook. This will be much better visually. So we go to, I believe, battle. Let me see. It was near the Nordia Highway, I believe, right? The last one? Yeah, Argonarn. Agnagarn. Okay, hopefully I pronounced that right. But yeah, this was the fourth to last Phantom Beast monster. Yeah, as it says here in the description, powerful fire burns ceaselessly within it. So fire-based attacks. Not too difficult, surprisingly. It was actually pretty easy once we got Emma and Elisa combo going with, you know, Crescent Mirror and constant attacks with healing and thanks to constant melee attacks due to Reen and Laura. And last but not least, the final one, where is it? Ymir, right? Should be Isengard range, I believe. Yeah, the last one, Lindbaum. Okay, so this guy was pretty tough. Not gonna lie, he did cause poison, although I rarely saw it, but he was able to do some serious damage to our team. But like I said, we prevailed in the end. The ending fight was kind of anticlimactic because I just basically hit him with basic attacks. I kind of, see, like, now that I think about it, I kind of wish I went with a flashier end, you know, like some of you guys recommend using Valimar, or I should have just hit him with another S-Craft, but you know what, it's fine, though, because, before I started this recording, though, due to some advice from you guys, mostly from the Red Guy, so thank you, Red Guy, for helping me as always. I decided to take about an hour and a half redoing everybody's Orbment setups. Not everyone in particular, just like either a few minor adjustments or a fully revamped Orbment setup, so I'll be as brief as possible with this. So for Reen, nothing much at all. The only thing I basically gave him was an attack +3, so now he has an additional 50 plus attack power instead of the usual, I believe it was 30. For attack 2. Yeah, so strength +50 for him. Again, nothing much really different on the other parts of this list here. So for Elisa, I decided to take out, actually, what was here? I don't even remember now. But, oh yeah, Voice Breaker do. So I decided to opt out, lowering her attack power just a little bit, and decided to give her the Lost Gem Soul Eruption, which is basically attack all, defense, and speed lowered by 50% for 5 turns, and 200% chance of burn, so class 5S. So that's going to be pretty interesting when we get the chance to see it, hopefully. Other than that, I don't really think there was much else. I think that was just the only one I gave. Yeah, that's the only one I gave to her. I was debating on whether or not to give her something else, but I mean, my mind just says, nah, just stick with what you got. So that's what I'm thinking about. So moving on. So Laura, not much change either. Gave her attack 3 as well. I think, what else did I do? I'm trying to remember now. Maybe evasion 2, or yeah, I don't remember. Oh, and of course, before moving on, I also just upgraded everybody's slots. Not by much, because again, like, because I was buying so many different quartz for a couple other people to, you know, get them up to stuff like the higher level teammates that I have. Slots are very close to getting maxed out for everybody, but again, I'm trying to save up as well. So you'll see some slight differences when we move on further when I keep showing you these other setups. So Emma here, she had a bit of a bigger change. I decided to give her Divine Salvation Gem, which is basically Lost Eden, attack all, strength and arts, lowered by 50% for 5 turns, confuse, 200% chance. Very good. Definitely think that will work in her favor. Other than that, I decided to switch around with Fee. I decided to give Holy Breath R to Emma, so that way she'll have not only more HP for survival, but for a little bit more speed, so that way she can get more turns, hopefully. Other than that, I also decided to upgrade her Mind 2 to Mind 3, so now she has 50 plus art. So that's, there you go, 1700 arts. That's not bad. At least I hope it's not. Moving on, Sarah. Rearranged a couple things. I'm planning on buying Attack 3 at some point. Not now, because she already has a high strength. Look at that, 1938. That's pretty high already. Gave her, I think I gave her Evasion Movement 3 now. Yeah, Movement 3 is a new one. Evasion 2, I think that might have been there. I don't remember. I gave her the Roaring Dragon Gem, which is the last one we gained from the last session, which is basically support all, CP plus 100, regain 30% or 30 CP for 3 turns. And you're probably wondering why I gave her this one. To be quite honest, she's not too bad, and from recommendations, she actually can be a pretty nice support character if built right. But time will tell. So we'll test it out with her. If it's not so good, I might change it up a bit with maybe someone with other Earth, Wind, or Water type. Maybe Elliot or Gaius, surprisingly. He could be a good support. Maybe. I'm just throwing it out there. Other than that, there's not really much change in Sarah. Again, just the Movement 3 and the Dragon Gem. Elliot, some changes. I decided to get rid of Dark Matter for him and switch opt-out for Suroth. So that way, he'll have more support skills. And I gave him the Clear Moon Gem, you know, Artemis Tears, because he is the white mage of the group, so it makes a lot of sense. And because of that, putting the Lost Gem here, all I did was just rearrange it with Hydro Cannon. So Hydro Cannon is still in his arsenal. It's at the bottom of the list here. And of course, Seraphic Ring. It costs 300 EP, but Recovery All cures KO, HP Full, and HP Regain for 2 turns. Or heals 20% HP for 3 turns. Sorry. He still has Grim Butterfly. Shining, still a bit odd for him to have, but I'm not complaining. You know, Insight's not bad at all. And of course, Artemis Tears, Recovery All, 200% HP recovery, and it doubles the health amount. So that's very good considering what his Master Course does for us anyway. Okay, moving on. Now, Machias, he had a big change. I decided to fully invest in a defensive kind of character. He still has Saintly Force. I give him a bit more speed, higher defense, so he has defense plus 3. And this is where it gets kind of funny. I decided, you know what? Because you can't stack 2 EP Cuts 2s, I'm going to give him even more of a cut in terms of his art skills. Because basically, his are pretty pricey. But if you go look at his arts now, Adamantine Shield is actually, what, 300, I believe? But now it's down to 180, so that's also not too bad. That way, he can still play a nice support character and, you know, keep the buffs going, so to say. It is kind of an odd move for me because basically I basically opted out of him being a debuff kind of player to a more support kind of character. But again, time will tell. We'll just see how it works out for him. Adamantine Shield R, I still don't know if I should let him keep that move. He might learn it considering he's got one more skill left in his Master Quartz. But again, we'll see. Uses, couple of tiny changes similar to Machias. I decided to give him 2 EP Cuts, EP Cut 2 and EP Cut 1. More movement, more evasion. I might actually increase this to 3 at some point, but not now, until maybe a little bit later. More speed, more accuracy, so he's kind of weird. So he's got good art skills. That's why I give him the 2 EP Cuts in that instance. Same thing for his Master Quartz. Let's go back down here. Mistral, he's got one more skill left. I'm thinking it might be offensive based, but who knows? So we'll wait and see. For Fee, a few changes just like for Emma. Movement 3. I decided to change Poison 2 for Nightmare 2 and gave her the basic Holy Breath because I gave the better one to Emma. That's because she needs more speed anyway. And I decided to give her Grail Burst, which is basically Chrono Burst like that, like what Machias and Claire has. So basically Grail Burst, support all, accelerate, attack twice in succession, including itself. So that's also not bad for Fee, considering she does have Chrono Drive and Break, you know? Which makes sense, because she is the speedy type of character. Again, time will tell if it works for her or not. Let's see, Gaius, he had a bit of a change as well. Not too much into this department. Actually, I didn't really do much with him. All I did was just basically increase his defense and movement speed. Or movement range, sorry. Breath Art, basically he's kind of just a plain old attacker. I couldn't really figure out what to do with him. Because his support skills are kind of basic: breath, recovery, and insight, and 1 attack art. So, yeah, not much to do for Gaius here. I mean, he's not a bad character. He's basically an attacker like Laura. So that's kind of where he fits in that department. So I think this setup is okay for him because, you know, basic is, there's nothing wrong being basic. so to say. And last but not least, Milliam, she had the biggest change as well, similar to Machias. Gave her more defense, speed, casting time and accuracy, and again, very similar to Machias, I decided to base her around support while being offensive. So she also has 2 EP cuts, EP cut 1 and 2, and Crescent Mirror R for support. So if you look at her arts, kind of the same deal with Machias, it lowered it a lot from 300 to 180. Same thing with Yujasu and Crescent Mirror. So again, time will tell. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the court setup. Sorry if I took too long. That's about, what, 10 minutes of me talking? Sorry about that. Last but not least, though, equip items. I decided to just change a couple of things around. Mostly just rearrangement, just to make it more clearer, like Red Pendulum and Gladiator Belt. Actually, the Red Pendulum should be at the bottom, not there. Hang on one second. Sorry. I'm a bit picky sometimes when it comes to rearranging my... Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a bit picky when it comes to seeing certain things rearranged in a particular way. But, very tiny nitpick, that's all. So, yeah, not much in terms of changing accessories. I was planning on buying more stuff for everyone, but unfortunately, it's a bit low on money. At least for uses, I decided to give him the Nord bracelet instead of, Gaius, just because he does use arts, and giving him preventing seal and mute is a better case, in his case. And then for Gaius, I decided to give him the Brave Heart, which is more health, attack, and critical rate, and strength, even more, so it increases strength by a lot, and more speed, so there you go. So other than that, that's pretty much it for what I did for this past hour in terms of helping everyone. So moving on now, finally, thank you for hanging in there for a little bit. Sorry if I was talking for too long, straight up for, what, 11 minutes now? But anyway, now that we're done with that, we have one side quest to go. So let's see. The side quest is Missed Opportunity. So we are basically going to go back to Legram, check out the, the Bracer Grill, sorry, the Legram Bracer Guild. Okay, so basically that's where we're going to go right now. So let's not waste any more time and move on up to the bridge. Here we go. And of course, since we defeated all the Phantom Beast spawns, we did get that one accessory, which I think I would gave to Gaius, actually. Yeah, that's the one I gave him. Medal of Strength, right? Sorry, let me check. Yeah, Medal of Strength. That's the one I gave to Gaius from the reward from last session. All right, so now choose a destination.
Where do you want to
go? Let's see, Berea. Wait, did we pass it? Legram, here we go.
Leave it to me.
Alrighty. I am a little excited because at least this whatever we're gonna fight in Lohengrin Castle, which I'm assuming we are, we get a chance to test out these lost arts. So this will be a nice opportunity. Whew. Wow, I've been talking nonstop for the past 12, 13 minutes, so I apologize, guys. Wow. But I was really excited today because, you know, I finally got some good feedback from you, well, one of you at least, and my friend, and I got the chance to, like, you know what, let's just buckle down, get some stuff started, you know, rearrangement, and then we'll get started with this session for today. And wow, it is very laggy here due to the mist. Actually, it got really thicker. Look at this. All this mist is... Oh my god. I hope it's not going to delay the game badly. Let's check the map. Okay, so it seems like there is a situation going on considering the townspeople are right in front of that house. And we had to go to the branch. But, like usual, guys, because I spent too much time talking already. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and talk to everyone first before we go inside the Bracer house. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I hope it's not lagging the recording software. Oh, God. Oh, my God, it's really bad. The frame rates. All right, what about you, Pero? Okay, Wolf 2. All right, let's talk to this guy first, see what's going on. Sev. I thought we were done for, but then Julian and Carno showed up with Pero out of nowhere and saved us. Thanks to them, we managed to get out of there with our lives and make our way back to town. I felt like I had to scold them for being so reckless, but how can you be harsh to someone who saved your life? I'm so grateful to the both of them. What is going on? Okay, hang on. What else? I thought they'd just been wasting their time lately, but I had them all wrong. Perhaps they're smarter and more motivated than I thought they were. I really do owe them my life. Not just them, of course. Fritz fought valiantly to defend me, and even Pero played his part. They have my gratitude. Okay. So I'm going to assume he got attacked by monsters, but the kids, you know, the junior Eisenritter helped save him with the dog as well. All right, so Carno. Ugh, I thought we were done for. That's the scariest thing the junior Eisenritter has ever faced, bar none. We would have been in real trouble if it weren't for Fritz, too. He stayed and attracted the monster's attention so we could all run. He was so cool! Uh-oh. So, Fritz not dead, right? Right? Alright, anyway. We got in trouble for going out onto the highways without permission, but I'm still glad we did it. Not that I ever want to do it again. Okay, then. Let's see. All right, that's it for Carno. And then Julian. Whew. That was too close. We heard Dad cry out, so we ran to save him. It's a good thing we did, too. If we weren't just in the nick of time, one of those monsters would have had him for lunch. This is all the fog's fault. Where did he even come from all of a sudden? Okay. And, my legs are killing me after all that running. And Dad's probably really gonna kill me for going out onto the highway to save him. But I can die with no regrets knowing that everyone's okay. You're too young to die, kid. Seriously, this whole mist deal in Legram is really reminded me of the game back on the PlayStation 1 called Legend of Legaia. If any of you guys remember that old game. Alright, Cindy. Do you have any idea how worried I was about you, Dad? If you hadn't come home, I'm sorry, Cindy. I didn't mean to frighten you like that. What else? Thank you so much for saving him, Fritz. Save your thanks for those who deserve it. My lack of skill placed your father in unnecessary danger. That's not true at all. If you hadn't been there, I don't even want to think about what would have happened. Okay? Sniffle. I'm so glad Dad's okay. I can't even begin to properly thank Fritz for saving his life. Okay, what else? Nope, that's it. Okay, and then let's see. Oh my god, the frame rate. Alright, Dat. Fritz and Sev got attacked by monsters out on the highway. They managed to slip away in the end, but it's crazy to think that... Excuse me. But it's crazy to think they could even end up in that situation at all. I knew I should have gone with them. Okay, what else? I planned on going with them, but I ended up taking care of the busy work around here instead. Really called that one wrong. Alright. Alright, let's see. And now Fritz here. Oh my goodness. God, the frame rate. We were out on the highway when the fog suddenly thickened and we were surrounded by monsters. Fortunately, we barely managed to escape with our lives. Okay, this is literally plot for plot in Legend of Legaia here. I'm sorry not to detract from the conversation here, but seriously, if anyone has ever played that game, if you enter the mist, you get attacked by hordes of monsters. I mean, at least that's just what's coming from my own personal memory of that game, but still. Alright, fortunately, we barely managed to escape with our lives. Had it not been for the children's timely appearance, I doubt we would have been so lucky. Well, on the one hand, I'm glad to be alive. It's an ego-shattering reminder of my inexperience. Okay? I could not have seen this coming, but that is no excuse. My inexperience and overconfidence could have cost both of us our lives. I'm completely ashamed of myself. Okay, that's it for him. So I believe I talked to everyone, right? Anything else from Sev? Nope. Alright, let's see. Let's go inside house 1. Oh my god, see, this fog is really killing the frame rate. I apologize, guys, if it's messing up the video. I hope not. Actually, give me 1 second. I hope it's not, like, messing up on my other end. Let me check. Let me just move the camera a bit to make sure. Okay, sorry. Just doing a quick double check on the other monitor, or on the other screen. Input. You get what I mean. Alright, no one's in this house. That's fine. At least it's back to normal for a second. But now it's going to be ruined again once we leave. Alright, here it comes. The bad frame rate. Oh, God. Okay, now it seems to be a little normal. Oh, nope, never mind. Alright, let's see. Over here, it is Old Lady Daphne. Thank you so much for bringing Sev back to us, spirits. But please, be calm. We are always with you and have no intention of inspiring your wrath. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Alright, there's some people at the pier. Let's keep on going and talking to the people over here first before we enter some of the houses. Alright, here we go. The fan club. Saria. We got a young girl staying here right now, but she seems to have disappeared. I haven't seen her, at least. Have you, Chloe? I'm kind of worried about her with the fog the way it is. A young girl? Oh, you mean the one from the city? I haven't, but I'll help you look. Okay. There's something eerie about this fog. Be careful while you're walking around in it, Lady Laura. Okay. Alright, well, you're actually nice for once. Let's see what about, Chloe here. I don't exactly like her, but that's not the point here. It's not safe to be out here when the fog's this thick. I'll go try to find her. Okay, there we go. So now, it's probably best to go ahead and... Yeah, let's go over here. Sorry. Okay, Logan. Carno and Julian did good work. It was smart using Pero's keen sense of smell to find Sev and Fritz when they couldn't use their eyes. It makes me shudder to think of what would have happened to them if those boys weren't so clever. It wouldn't have been nearly as pretty when the fog cleared up, that's for sure. Alright, those kids put themselves in danger too, so I don't want to praise them too much. But here everyone came home safe and sound, and what could matter more than that? The problem is deciding on what to do next with all this fog. They say the cause is in that castle, but I wonder. Okay. Well, there you go. Clue number 1. Apparently, this fog is definitely caused by the castle, just like in the first game. Alright, Lucia. What caused this thick fog to come back, I wonder? It hasn't been that long since the last time it was here. It would be one thing if it was just the fog, but it feels as though something is out there, watching us. It might just be on my imagination, but sure is scary. Okay. I believe this is their house, but let's just go inside just to check. Okay. Oh, go ahead and leave. And don't worry, guys. I just realized I've been using this team for a while now. I will change it up a bit when it comes to combat. Probably I'll leave Elisa and Emma in the party until they hit level 4 for their Link level. And then I'll switch around for, like, Elliot and Sarah. And, you know, just keep on switching the team around. Alright, let's see. Lena. I was on my way back to the inn when I realized those 2 girls outside the entrance are talking about me. How am I supposed to go back there now? They're bound to notice me as I go past. Don't tell me I'm here, okay? or don't tell them I'm here, okay? Alright, what else? I was going to head back to the inn after all this fog, but now I'm stuck here. I think this is her home, too. Of all the places to wind up. Oh, what am I going to do? Poor girl. Alright. Let's see. Old Man Watteau. In all my years, I never seen fog so thick. You're kidding, man. This fog is so thick it's ruining my gameplay. Alright. Maybe this is the spirits telling us how angry they are with us over this war. That's what I believe, at least. But if so, what can we do to appease them? I don't know, sacrifice a goat? Alright, so anger over the war, appease them, okay. And of course, shop, we don't really need to buy anything. I'm just double checking. Let's see, books. Nothing in terms of books. Do I need to buy more battle scopes? Nope, I'm okay. Alright, so we're good here. What about this guy? Let's see, Duncan. We finally get word from Berea Station that the trains are going to resume normal operation. Then this happens. With fog this thick, the trains are the least of our worries. Now what are we supposed to do? Okay, and of course, we don't need to do Orbment setups, but here, and in terms of slots, if you look at the cost of, like, you know, all my stuff I use, definitely a little lower like last time, so space is pretty low in the 2,000 range, so I'm going to have to collect a bit more. Water is still pretty high, though. That's the funny thing. Alright, so anyway, we don't need to buy anything from the shop now. Like I said, I spent like an hour and a half just working on everyone's Orbment setup, so we don't need to go through that at the moment. We will, once we get a lot more separate, though, we will definitely unlock more slots for everyone. Alright, so let's see down here. It's okay. Alright, let's see. Gavel. I've warned everyone in town to stay away from the highway at all cost. But we still have to figure out what to do about this fog. From what we've seen, it's especially thick near Lohengrin Castle. Just be sure you step with caution. Okay, what else? Alright, stay away from the highways. Gotcha. You know, they're talking about high-level monsters on the... Or at least, I'm assuming they're high-level monsters on the highway, so maybe we should check that out in a little bit. But, let's see, Ares. What's this fog even doing back here? I thought we'd gotten rid of it. Alright, what else? Nope, same thing. Okay. And then, Old Man Bem. I heard the ringing of a bell coming from the castle. Now, what do you suppose that was all about? It's certainly out of the ordinary, I'll tell you that much. Okay, anything else? Nope. And, of course, here is, the landsman, her Eisenritter, in praise of their valor during the War of the Lions. May their souls rest in peace. Alright, and just to make sure, because there is a fishing spot.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Let's see. Anything new? Nope, 0. Okay, we don't need a fish. Alright, okay, so we can go ahead and check out the inn. Just to see. Oh my god, even dashing, it's so slow. Wow, guys. This frame rate. I mean, I think the only time I found that frame rate very bad was in the first game towards endgame on that one bridge, but my goodness. It's been a while since we've seen bad frame rate. Alright, anyway, Maria. This fog is just terrible. I thought it was bad earlier this month, but this is much, much worse. I wonder if there's some sort of reason for all of this. It could be nice if it could be sorted out somehow. Alright, what else? Alright, let's see. The kid, Nico. Did you hear? Julian and Carno saved someone. They're so cool. Hehe, the junior Eisenritter's the best. Alright, it's too bad I wasn't with them when they saved him, but even without me, the junior Eisenritter's the best for sure. I hope I can be as cool as those guys someday. Well, kid, you just gotta eat your fruits and vegetables, stay away from drugs, and eat your Cheerios. Alright, what else? Alright, Weber. It boggles the mind that Sev and Fritz would end up getting lost. Those two are always using that highway. In fact, I can't think of many people who use it more than they do. This fog is really something else. Still, all's well that ends well. Now our only concern is the whereabouts of the girl staying here. Nobody's seen any sign of her either. I hope she isn't lost in the fog, too. Oh my god. What else? At least nobody saw her leaving the town, so she's probably still here somewhere. But I'm still worried. I hope she's alright. Okay, and then, seafood pilaf and tomato jelly. Alright. And then, of course, the two, well, one terrible parent. Alright, Representative Barrows. Could you stop ordering wine with every single meal? This mirror is supposed to last us until we return home, you know? We have to be frugal. Well, if you're so concerned about saving Mira, perhaps you should start skipping dessert. Wow, you just insulted your wife's weight, dude. That's kind of like the few pillars of things you don't say to women. Just putting it out there. In what world is my dessert more of a financial drain than your wine? Why should I be the only one to make sacrifices? That's not fair at all. Robble, robble, robble. What sort of prestigious Erebonian eats their meals without wine? I refuse to stand for it. I refuse. Okay. He's probably the type that like to spend money over and over again. All right, what else? Okay. Why must he always be so selfish? As long as things are well in his narrow little world, he cares nothing for others. Okay. That is definitely the mind of someone who has lots of money, but doesn't use it wisely. Okay, so now we are done here, at least in the town for now, because we still gotta go to the Bracer Guild, obviously. In terms of exploration, though, we still got these couple of buildings up here, so let's quickly go up. Oh my god, this fog. Alright, let's try dashing. It does nothing. Alright, let's go into the chapel. Don't worry, guys. Whenever there's a thick fog, you always go inside the chapel. God will protect you. Maybe. Alright, just joking. Anyway, let's see. Come on, let me talk to... Let me go here, then. Sister Theramis. I went outside to get a look at what was going on and ended up tripping on the steps. I feel ridiculous for falling like that. It really hurt, too. That fog was so thick, I couldn't even see my feet. And it came on so suddenly. Alright, what else? I know we need to work harder than ever to support the people during times like this, but... Ouch. How could I have been so clumsy? Okay, and then, of course, Father Heimilkar. Something's up, that's for sure. All this is beyond me, though, so I guess we're gonna need to turn to you guys for your wisdom on this one. Okay, anything else? Well, that ought to do it. Just try to stay still for a bit, okay? I'll take care of things outside. Then at least let me accompany you. On a sprained leg like that, you'll fall over before you even make it to the door. Maybe so. Okay, so... It's fine because we all know that Heimilkar, this particular NPC, is like pretty lazy when it comes to cleanup, but you know, he's actually doing stuff well. Alright, so now is actually going to be a good time to split the part. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then once we come back, we'll definitely get finish exploring the rest of the surrounding area. Then go into the guild house to get this quest started, guys. So don't worry. So again, do apologize. It took a while for me to explain what I did before starting this session. But, you know, it's better to just let you know, guys know instead of wondering why this happened without no explanation. Alright, so give me 1 second here, guys, and then we will be right back.